I don't know damn sense how sad Conan Exiles is, dude. I just every time I play this game, I can't help but think about Conan Exiles, dude, and just how sad that game is. Like,
You haven't played it since the Unreal Engine 5, though.
man, we already know that game is trash with or without that shit. We know that shit.
It's been getting good reviews lately.
Conan ain't never really got bad reviews.
Nah,
They never really got bad
but
reviews.
but like the people have been sounding a little bit happier.
But like you know as well as I know, the people you gotta listen to are those who've been playing that game for like hundreds and hundreds of hours. Cause Conan has a really good
I
way
say
of
thousands.
yeah, like Conan has
It's
a
the
way
only
of,
game I got in my Steam lab that I've played the most.
like Conan has a way of like fucking with you where like when you first start the game, oh man, you think this game is crazy good. Like damn man, this shit is dope. It's
And
only
it was for its time.
yeah, it's
For
like
the time.
It's only when you actually like put in a couple of hundred, get to about 1,000 hours, you start realizing, wait a second, man, like I think
we ain't really gotten anything, and
Yeah,
then you come
like-
out with something that ain't really anything still.
yeah, man, you start realizing like, hold on a second, man, like hold on, man, like we've been
Hold
playing
on,
this,
man, I just get played.
yeah, like
Hold on now.
hold on, y'all said this was gonna happen. And, like the main thing is you start realizing that the devs don't give a shit. You see what I'm saying? Like that's the big part. I won't so much say it's the game itself is the problem. It's the devs, man. Like the like Funcom don't give a fuck, dude. They just don't. Like they just don't, dude. Like you gotta think, man. We had like big problems in that game, like in terms of like, you know, how PvP could be like used to grief people like really bad. Like you could really grief people in that game, and Funcom didn't make no moves to stop that whatsoever. They didn't make no moves to stop it, you know. And so because of the griefing, you couldn't have like I always thought it was really smart of them to make 3 separate servers: PvE, PvP, and then PvPe, PvE. You know, like that middle version. I thought that was cool because it allowed you to decide whether you wanted to play softcore, hardcore, or medium core in the middle. You know, it allowed you to have basically three different difficulty settings, right? I thought that was
you got
really,
PvP without rating, and then you got
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
PvE
Like
with PvP
yeah.
with rating.
yeah, like because that PvP without rating was the middle point. That was the middle thing where you still had to fight players, but you didn't lose anything. You know, like it was like okay, that's the middle right there. And so, you know, it was a good idea because if you were getting into Conan Exiles for the first time, my thing was, okay, I'm going to take you through the regular game. I'm going to put you through the PvE part of the game first. We'll play that first so that you can see all the story and see all the mechanics and know how to play the game. You see what I'm saying? And then from there, I would take you to the middle core where, okay, now I'm going to show you how to fight players, but you're not going to lose nothing. Okay, cool. Now, if you're really ready, after about 1,000 hours or so, okay, now let's play the real Conan Exiles. You know, we're gonna play the real Conan, and it's like that was cool. But the problem was the PvP was so unbalanced that it didn't matter where you went with it. Like it didn't matter. It didn't matter how you introduced the player to PvP. The PvP itself was broken, and they did nothing to change it. They did nothing to change it. And so what would happen, and you and I both know what happens when, you know, we both understand this. If you give the human race a chance to, what the hell are all y'all doing in here? Sit the fuck down. Everybody
must be celebrating the did you recently upgrade the tribe?
No! What the hell is going on?
Oh yeah, you had.
No.
It's level 4.
What the
They celebrating that.
What the hell? Everybody over here.
Happy man,
Stop
the tribe
working.
flourishing.
Hold on, did I upgrade the trial level?
Yep. Next level's 4.
I been did that though. I did that like 2 days ago. Like what the?
But that's the reason why they'll dance like that. Whenever you did the upgrade, they'll dance periodically.
Y'all niggas late. But yeah, like they destroyed. You know, they allowed PvP to become a cesspool for the worst type of people. And you and I both know how that works. When you allow PvP, you give your game access to the worst types of people. You know, I never wanted them to get in there and say, okay, well, you can't PvP. I didn't want that. But what I wanted them to do was to at least show some understanding that, hey, we do have to do something about the kind of people who would use PvP to just destroy the experience of the game. Because you're going to have those kind of people. But they did nothing for that. Like, they implemented no rules whatsoever. And they prided themselves on that. They pride themselves on the idea of, yeah, our PvP has no rules whatsoever. It's like, well, that might sound hardcore, it might sound metal as shit, it might sound real Conan-like to have no rules, but this is a video game first. You see what I'm saying? It's a video game first. This isn't a social experiment. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't a social experiment. This is a video game. People pay their money to be entertained, and it's not entertaining to be griefed by somebody, you know. And so you're only gonna go so far with that whole our PvP has no rules because we're metal as fuck over here. You're only gonna go so far with that before people start saying, you know what? I'm not finna play that no more. And so you end up having them all going over. Well, those people who love PvP, they left the game and instead went to other places, and now Conan is nothing but a bunch of builders. You know, it's nothing but a bunch of builders now. And Destiny 2 is finding out this same thing. You cannot build a game. You can't build a game that has both PvP and PvE and neglect one side. You can't do that. You will destroy your game if you do that. You know, if you're not willing to cater to both sides, then don't make a game with both sides in it. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want to deal with PvP, then don't make a game with PvP in it. If you don't want to deal with PvE, don't make a game with PvE in it. Because when you have both, you're going to create two player bases that love your game for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? And when you focus on one side and not the other, you make that other side feel like you don't value them. You know, and that side will say, fuck this game. And that's what's happening. That's what happened in Conan. The PvP players were like, man, fuck this game. And all you were left with was builders and griefers. Because the griefers are going to stay. Because the griefers are going to get fed by the builders who don't want to fight. You know, so it's like, you know, the griefers are going to still stay. You know, but the PvPers, the actual legitimate PvPers, they're all gone. You know, and I guess Conan thought that his player base was like humongous, because they acted like they didn't care that they were losing their PvP players. They didn't care. But when they realized, oh shit, half of our player base is gone. And that's when you start seeing them do that shit where this is how you know a game is dying. This is how you know a game is dying. And you know this. When they start merging servers together. When they start having to take servers and merge them together because the population's too damn small. I was like, yeah, this game is dead. I was like, Conan's dead, dude. Like, they're merging servers now. Like, yeah, this is bad. You know. And again, playing a game like this, dude, it boggles the mind. It boggles the mind, because it's like, yo, these guys, Kool-Land, these guys had very little to work with in comparison to Funcom. They had very little to work with. Why in the hell do we have thralls that are 20 times better than them? Why do we have a weapon? We have more weapons than they do in Conan. Like, if you actually paid attention to the weapon selection we have, it's actually more than what Conan can give you. You know, Conan's weapon selection is like maybe like, I think it's like 4 main weapons, and there's just like different variations of them.
Yeah, and what's cool about weapons and soul mass is that they can be used in different ways based on who you fuse yourself with.
And that's
so,
another
like, you
thing
can learn
too.
skills.
Like you don't learn skills in Conan.
Yeah.
Your weapon is literally just a stick to be swung around. You're not learning like an actual.
Everybody's got the exact same combos, exact same running attack, exact same meta. While Soul Mash, you don't know what you're going to run into, like especially like a PvP. Scenario.
Like you
don't know what that person's infused with.
Because that person could have the same weapon as you, but be using a different technique.
Whole kind of build.
Have a different type of build going on. Might have different mods on their weapons than you do. Like, and again,
and talents. That's another thing.
And
the character has.
And some of these talents are like game changers.
Yeah.
Some of these talents are fucking game changers. And
that's why I'm trying to keep these followers alive to see which one of them have something promising that I want from them to put on my character.
And it's like, we look at, for instance, just the amount of care put into the game. Like, I haven't really, like, Conan has got bugs that will literally destroy the game. Like the undermeshing shit. You know what I mean? Like, we had to deal with that, the undermeshing and stuff like that. Whenever we have to deal with raiding people and they got meshed, and they're building in ways that's not supposed to be capable of building, they're using the mesh to cheat. Like, Conan has been dealing with that problem for so long. And I think to this day, I don't think that they've actually solved that problem. Whereas in this game, they said, we're not going to worry about undermeshing because we're going to give you the ability to fly and give you a flying base. That way you ain't got to worry about undermeshing and stuff like that. You ain't got to worry about stuff like that because, we're going to give you the ability to make floating, like Once Human did it. Once Human was like, why would we give a shit about floating bases? We'll just give you the ability to make them. Like, it was one of those things where it was like, okay, instead of leaning into this thing, you instead didn't change the combat. Because that's the thing about undermeshing, is undermeshing only works when the combat is built for it. Conan's combat isn't built for, it isn't built to deal with that kind of, like, exploitation. And so because of that, if somebody can, like for instance, we shouldn't have been able to build inside of that area that made us ungottable. We shouldn't be able to do that. You see what I'm saying? Like, that shouldn't be allowed. No base should be ungottable. Like, but if you were able to get into certain places, you could build in places where you could literally negate an entire mechanic. And it's like, it was a situation where it's like, I mean, and you can't escape this. I don't even think Soul Mass will be able to escape this. Like, one of the main reasons why I'm playing in this server, I've been playing like this on private servers so long, is because I'm trying to truly learn the game in all of its intricacies. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do plan on eventually trying to join a public server and
that's what you have to do in a survival game. It's best to learn this way as opposed to deal with somebody like disrupting your ability to, like, learn the game.
Yeah, like, I wanna learn this game and know exactly what this game has to add. I want to know exactly what the game is requiring of me before I go.
That's why I play in the PvE server on my Scum gameplay.
Yeah. Because that was the big mistake I made in Conan. was I jumped straight into PvP, and I really didn't. I mean, I knew a little bit, but I didn't really know a lot of the intricacies until I had to learn the intricacies the hard way, in Conan. And so I was like, okay, here, I don't want to make that mistake. If I'm going to go into a PvP server and truly try to maintain a true, tribe dealing with other human beings, I want to know exactly what my progression method is. I want to know what I need to do to progress, and then on top of that, this game adds something that Conan just never had, and that is the chess piece of your followers. Like, your followers are such an important part of the power that you possess and the defense of your base. That it's like,
they're very, very well integrated to the game.
Like in Conan, dude, you never thought about your followers when it came to the defense of your base.
Yeah, it was just something you just stood outside.
Because you knew they were useless. Especially considering if you're a raider, you know how useless they are because you got it around them before. You go to bases and you know how to get around thralls, so you know how useless they are. So it's like, okay, that's not something, and again, thralls were probably and again, in any game like this, thralls are a huge part of your gameplay. You know what I mean? They're a huge part of it. Even in Conan, they were a huge part of it. But it was because they were so useless that big part of the gameplay didn't feel good. It didn't feel good to get thralls. One, because they took fucking forever to break. And then when you broke them, you had to level them from 1 to all the way back up. Like, when you break these thralls, the level you catch them at is the level they're at.
That is awesome. That's what I love. Like, we can legit not worry about the low level ones anymore at this point. I love that about this.
And then, when you start adding on the actual impressive AI systems, which again, I don't understand how Conan couldn't afford to have better AI for their shit, considering how much money them motherfuckers made. Like, that's another thing. Ain't no battle pass in this game. As far as I can tell, I haven't really seen any microtransactions other than buying the Shifting Sands
expansions.
Yeah, the expansion update. Other than that, no, I don't see any. They're not shoving microtransactions down your throat, which makes me wonder, like, how in the hell does a game like Conan, where there's microtransactions all over that game, how did they not make enough money to make their thralls at least halfway decent? And again, that just goes to show how much they just don't give a fuck. They really don't. Like, and it's a breath of fresh air. And I'm gonna tell you now what really made me. Because, I was playing So Mass with you before this, and it was cool. But what made me say, I think I might give this game a genuine shot, like a real genuine shot, was when I saw two things. One, they said, we're going to Egypt. And I was like, okay. Okay. Don't do this to me. I was like, don't do this to me, okay? Y'all know, everybody who knows me and knows my religious beliefs, y'all know Egypt. That's where y'all know I love it. Y'all know that's my heart. I was like, please don't do this in a manner that is fucked up and cheap. I was like, don't do that. Don't do this to me. Then I started seeing the things, and I was like, when they started showing things, I was like, okay. This might be good. I was like, okay, I'm seeing names that most people who play at trying to do Egyptian shit don't know. Like Sobek. When I first saw the Sobek, I was like,
Hair my wrist stain real quick.
I was like, okay, yeah. Somebody's been reading Egyptian history. Like, somebody in their crew has actually studied Egyptian history. You know, when I started seeing Sobek, when I started seeing, like, the importance of the scarab. Like, a lot of people don't, like, a lot of people, like, I remember back when I was playing Killer Instinct, and people were like, why do you love Mira so much? Because, you know, she had a fucked up power where she hurt herself hurting you, which was like, in a game like Killer Instinct, that was a bad mechanic. I'll give you that. Like, in a game like Killer Instinct, no character should hurt themselves hurting you, because the amount of damage you can do in that game is egregious. It's crazy. So, even though her mechanic was fucked up, people wondered why I liked her so much. I was like, because she was a very different take on vampirism. She was a take on vampirism that she had it written all over her that they were showing that her vampirism came from Africa. She had scarabs all over her outfit. And again, scarabs are native to Africa. You don't find them anywhere else. You know. And like, I thought about it, I was like, that is really, really cool. Especially with her backstory of she became a vampire because of her trip to Africa. And so it was like, oh, that's neat. Like, that's neat. You know. And it was one of those things where when I saw what Kulan was doing with their Egyptian, you know, with their Egyptian part of the world, it was like, okay, is this just gonna be another map, or are they legit going to make something here? And when I saw that they were legit making something here, like, they didn't just do what Conan did, just give you a whole nother map with no real story behind it, with no real, you know, like, the Isle of Sipta, the only thing you knew was that somebody caused a tornado, and that tornado had some weird Lovecraftian tentacle monster in it. That's all you knew. You know, you didn't know anything else for real. You didn't know why he did this. You didn't know, you know. And then apparently there was a bunch of other races that had been on this island together, and they all ended up hating each other for some reason. And it's like, what the, you know, like, you didn't really understand anything that was happening because the story was like second nature. They just wanted to build a place for you to go and do shit on. You know, whereas here, you know, this is like not only another map, but it's legit a separate game from the original game, you know, which I thought was cool because they said, okay, we're not going to just make a map, but we're going to make a map where it's like, if you want to have the powers of the Egyptian gods, you must play this map, you know, like, as far as I know, you can't just go to the regular server or the old server and get an Anubis mask. You see what I'm saying? Like, you have to play on this map, you know. Which, what it does is, for one, it makes your map highly sought after because, again, you can't just play the old map and get these powers. You know, so it forces people to engage with your content. Which, again, is always smart, you know.
If I'm not mistaken, we can get radiation mods here. We have to endure this radiation to get it, though.
Okay.
Take your most trusted with you. Why in the world are you still wearing bone stuff?
Oh shit. Body. Roll with me.
Oh, shit.
Mail.
I'll take never. Never. And Talon. Ah, fuck. Of course he would initially throw poo-poo. Alright. Let's kill these longhorns because they have pristine hide. We're gonna need this, oh shit, for our armor upgrade. We need that premium hide.
Okay.
Have at it, gang. Kill them. Man, that's a bunch of bull right there.
It's a bunch of booty chatter.
It's a bunch of bull right there. All that bull. All that bull we're up against. It must be a breeding bull. I'm gonna pull this dude in. Cause he's a snitch. God damn, get out the way. There we go. Got the snitch out. Search these homes and see if we got any radiation mods. Nothing so far. Got some meteorite. Oh. Alright, wait here again. Check up here. Nothing? Okay. Let's take these guys out. Okay, there's some mods in here. Fuck. Talon, why the hell are you way out there? Get over here. Oh God, never. Oh, about to get kidnapped.
What?
She about to get kidnapped. Yep. Oh God, your bandages are crap. There you go. Got you some better stuff. Ooh, your weapons are crap too. But trade great swords. There we go.
Goddamn, boy. Mad undead. I turned all them niggas. I turned all them niggas.
Let's see.
There's a great sword over here with a on the ground. Oh.
It's a bone one. It's the one I threw down. It's crap for this place. Oh, steel wire. We'll definitely need that. Oh yeah, that building. Okay. Oh, let's loot up. Heat-proof mods. Okay. I know that it's going to be some here. Eddie Gordo, Eddie Gordo. Got cement. Oh, delicate leather. You're gonna need that for the ship. See if there's any mods in these chests up here. I'm gonna go back to the ship because I gotta freaking empty out my stuff.
Okay, well, where? Oh.
Right there by a statue.
Oh.
It's usually always behind the boss. Yeah, I need to get some... Actually, I'm gonna just take everybody back to the ship because Talon is janking out. I don't know what it is she's trying to do. I mean, I think she's probably on a job. Let's see... Yep, she's trying to mine. Get that out of her. Alright, I'm gonna run back to the ship real quick to drop this stuff off.
Mm. Mm.
And we'll hit up this meteor mine too while we're here. Because we need that to make the steel. Fuck. Why do y'all just run off somewhere? Get over here. Alright.
The hell?
Alright, I'm on my way back. Oh yeah. Eligible for upgrade. Alright, Neva, I'm gonna just leave you here, because you're doing some weird stuff. There you go. You're running out the places that I'm not commanding you to go. Alright. Oh yeah, I better destroy this. Oh shit. Alright, destroyed that pyre.
Boy, okay.
Crazy how quick those respawn. I'm almost there to you.
What is this? Why am I only getting stone from this stuff? I'm only getting stone from these rocks.
Oh, we might have to have iron pickaxes to mine that. That might be the reason why the pickaxe is too low.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so we'll come back here. Just finish getting things we need to allow us to be out here easier. Let's see, did that boss come back? Nope. Okay. Well, there's a chest up there with that one guard. Let's see what's up there. Oh, there's several guards. Get him!
Oh, some damn.
Alright, I gotta get that guy off that damn sniper gun.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Let's see, before we fight that boss, take these potential problems out.
That bitch was charging a whole... She was charging the shit out of that damn thing. I gotta time that shit better.
Oh, the release of that move.
Yeah.
Yeah, because these thralls at the moment, they don't kill very, especially mine, they aren't killing very fast. I don't really have them geared yet. I need to change their gear around. Alright, so we killed the would-be interferer, so now we can fight this boss right here.
Where it?
Oh. Where I am.
Alright.
Holy moly. Never seen anything like that thrown from a shield. Whatever. Oh, nice. God damn it, these followers got my face. Go over there somewhere. Shit. There we go. Alright, which one of you got the crappy? Oh yeah, you got the crappiest gear. I'm gonna give you this stuff. We'll just drop all this down. Here, put this on. God, and you got crap bandages too. I'm gonna give you these gloves back because that boss had everything except gloves. There you go. You shouldn't be getting your ass kicked so bad now. Whoop, got some more radiation proof mods. That's what we're looking for. Ooh. This box had the tribal priestess outfit here. So you can learn that.
I gotta get out of here. Can't carry much.
All right, you probably your morale's probably down.
Yeah.
All right, let's roll out of here. Let's go back to the ship. We can take a breather. Find some foods to get rid of our radiation. I'm pretty sure we got fruit and stuff that'll get rid of it. I think my mask is ready for another upgrade. Nope, not quite, almost.
Yeah, you gonna have to yank because.
You're still up here. I'm gonna take a break for a moment. Garuda's got some levels up on her. I'm gonna level her up a little.
My morale was 16.
You gotta hit that bed, man. When you wake up, look for some food that
Oh shit! It won't let me sleep.
Yeah. Are you over encumbered also?
I think so. Hold on.
And are you taking damage?
Yeah.
Figure out what's causing your damage, and you have to stop that so you can actually rest. Let's see, we'll put a Rala on a break so she can stop working, so she don't wander out and aggro some stuff. Who else is working? Oh, nobody else is working? Okay. Let's back up. Oh yeah, the body was tired. Our morale was down. Shit, we wanted to get some double beds. Alright.
What is taking damage?
Is there any status effects on your right side of your screen?
Hydration depletion, that's it. But that usually don't take damage from me though.
Yeah. How bad is your radiation accumulation?
It's like middle.
Alright, that's probably why. Let's see. There might be some food in here to get rid of some of that. The dates will get rid of some of it. I'll just take us back to the base where we can better manage this. Oh, do you have any meat or any kind of wine or something?
I got rid of it. Yeah, I had to chunk a stack full of dates.
Okay.
Had to eat like a whole 80 dates in order to get it to go away.
We'll come back, we'll do another round of this. Ooh.
The hell?
Nice shot. There's one of them guys on the ballistas that shot at the ship. everybody's going to probably go seek out food to take care of their radiation sicknesses. We also got some defense mods.
Over here dying, cuz couldn't move.
You see if there's something that can be cooked in the base now. That will. Do we have garlic?
We should. I know. I think I got. Well.
Let's make the, let's see, do we have enough materials to make this stove? Yep, we have enough materials to make it. We need to put a worktop down so we'll have a wider range of food to make. That'll help us with the radiation. Here. Now let's see what we have available that help eliminate some radiation.
What is this? Oh. What's the difference between this one and the regular one?
The type of things you can cook.
Oh.
Gives you a wider range of things to make. Let's see, that mixed jam will be especially useful. Let's see. Oh yeah, we can make that. Annette! Where are you, Annette? There you are. Make us a ton of this stuff, because we got a ton of onion to work with. And figs. Oh, it uses honey. Let's see. We haven't accumulated bees yet.
No.
Still haven't. We might have to put 100 in there. 100 bee syrup. Yeah, it's only 20 bees.
The power of Anubis. Where's the where do you make that syrup stuff?
And the your follower is about to make it. Sulani, he's working on it. You just need put 60 more in there. That'll probably make the bees come on out. Let's see. What are we all growing? Got grape seeds. Flaxseed. We definitely need that aloe. Some tiger nut. Agave. And we got onions. Let's see.
There's another area. There's 2 areas where there's farmland.
Oh, yeah. I didn't notice that. Got some more aloe. Got garlic. Oh, yeah, we got fig seeds. I was going to say, it might be good to get some figs dropped. But we got figs and garlic.
Be right back. What do we need more, garlic or the date palms? 'Cause I know we need the date palms for the honey. You know what? Do we need? Cause it says we need date palms for the honey. You hear me?
Yeah, I'm about to go. Oh, I didn't realize I had myself on mute. I'm about to go visit the merchant to see if he's got any of those materials on him.
I mean, I'm not sure if we have date palm seeds. I think we might have some. We could grow it, but
yeah, we should definitely grow it.
But what I'm wondering,
and he'll sell those too.
Did you want to replace one of the crops with it, like one of our?
Yeah,
crops?
we could probably lose like one of the aloe plant things because we're not really going through it that fast.
Because I got grape here.
We'll need the grape because we got to make acidic fluid from that.
And the garlic.
We'll need that too.
And the flax.
Yeah, we'll continuously need that.
Okay, so... Okay.
How many agaves do we have?
We got one onion, one agave set up.
Okay, yeah, we only need one.
And the tiger nut. Do we need tiger nut for real?
Yeah, they're also a part of they're part of a tiger nut cake recipe that the followers will use for their hunting expedition.
Okay, so I guess you just get rid of one of the alloy ones then.
Yeah. So we aren't really going through it like that, and we're finding like a great deal of bandages out and about. Damn, boy, he way up there at the top of the map. I'm almost there to him.
Not a bad run.
Yeah, that's a good run. That's a good place to farm. And we got a good deal of awareness EXP from that place. Because the thing we need to make the steel, we can't even like craft it until we get awareness 50. Oh, you got an ostrich for a mount. Alright, so got a stack of figs. Got a stack of fig seeds. He doesn't have any honey. Did you need any stone powder fertilizer or bone powder fertilizer? Any of that stuff?
Bone, yeah, I could use some stone or bone powder fertilizer.
Alright. I got a whole stack of that. And I bought him out on his bone fertilizer. Alright, I'm on my way back.
The tribe grows.